Careful! Careful! Hold on! Alright. We got 100 cards that we have collected over the past year. We're sending them all to PSA. Let's find out which ones made the cut. Let's go! What's going on, everybody? This is J Ruth Gaming. Welcome to the compound. Today we're sending in 100 cards to PSA to get graded. Absolutely insane. This is the final weekend to send in cards at an $18 value entry. Absolutely insane. They did it for the weekend, did it for the month. It was pretty cool. Have to be a PSA member, which we are here at the channel. We sent a lot of cards in. I think right now I still have 80 cards sitting there, 3 different submissions, 3 different times. They were supposed to be here a while ago, but what's happening with PSA is they're creating a backlog, right? Like, they're a business, they want work. So the one way to do it is offer this up. You're gonna get people like myself sending in massive amounts of cards, just like so many cards. Oh my goodness! In hopes to actually create a backlog. That's guaranteed work. It's just being real with you, right? So for people who are like, oh, I'm gonna shut down PSA. No, they're like, thank you, it worked, right? Like that's their goal. So today I'm sending in 100 cards. For the past year we've been here on YouTube, we've sent in some cards, but they were $50 value, $30 value. Sometimes difficult to send in some cards just because if the value's not there, you're not gonna send it in. So now that you're in the $18 range, man, there's so many possibilities that you can send in. So I'm gonna show you all 100 that have made my cut. Now I'm shooting this in advance. All right, I'm shooting this midweek. So last night, Friday night, hasn't happened yet. At the time I'm recording this. So I'm opening up basketball live. Yesterday we did it. So if there's a good card that I make that cut, I'm gonna probably exchange 1 or 2 cards depending what we hit there. So if you joined, thanks. All right, awesome. Not sure what happened though. Tomorrow night we have a box break, our weekly box breaks. If you want in on that, definitely check out our website, jruthgaming.com. There might be spots left. Once again, I'm shooting this early in the week. I am not sure. Hit the mic there. Sorry, Mike. All right, so we're starting off with basketball, and then we'll go into football. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my strategies, what I'm thinking. Okay, it's very interesting. Very interesting. So the first card I want to show, we'll go through these in bulk, right? So the first couple are like onesie twosies players, and then when we start to get like LaMelo Ball, right, it might be like a big section. We'll start to bring them all on once. We'll pan through them real quick. All right, so just forewarning, these are in different loaders. Doesn't mean anything. Actually, what it means, I just haven't gotten to cleaning them all yet and putting them in PSA ready containers, if you will, or loaders. So I haven't prepped them to leave the studio yet. These are literally, when I got them, I load them, sleeve them right up, put them in my storage, that's it. So took them out, and I gotta clean them all, gotta really inspect them all, and go from there. If I see something that's like really bad, I'm not gonna send it in. But for the most part, these are the 100 I make the cut. So the first one was first off the line, Chris Paul. It's numbered 1 out of 5, right? The quick reason for it, Chris Paul, he's getting close. Every year he gets so close to winning the championship, and I think it's going to be one of these years that he might break through. Suns are a good team. So I wanted to have at least one good Chris Paul card in my collection, and I pulled this last week, 2 weeks ago, the first line hobby box. 1 out of 5. So if it wasn't if it wasn't the low numbered, I most likely wouldn't get graded. But like I said, I want at least 1, and it looks super clean. So that was the reason with that. Same box, we got Tillman, rookie card. You got the color match. It's actually 1 number off of his jersey number. He's number 2, so number 3. Low number card. This reason's a little bit different in Chris Paul. He's rookie on a winning team, okay? He doesn't get that many minutes, but he does play. So it's one of those things, low numbered, color match, winning team, the good combination, right? So those were the two starting off cards. Sticking with the same rookie card vibe. Two of the guys coming up I have, just like I said, same player right now, Cole Anthony. Got a true green, very, very nice. If you guys know how much product we open, hitting a rookie card out of a true green is difficult. Like typically when we open the products, it's always veterans. So to get a rookie card, Cole Anthony, very, very clean. It's maybe a little bit heavier on the left, but not that much. Love the card. High scorer too for the Magic. I think he's going to do very, very well. And then we have a color match here. So difficult to find a rookie card, let alone a good rookie, and then a color match was kind of the way I went by it. And listen, the guys that score a lot of points typically are chased in this hobby. So we're going with Cole Anthony 2 times here. They're not numbered or anything like that, but those guys make the cut. Now, let's go to the opposite end of the league where Magic are on the bottom. Let's go to the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors have one James Wiseman card. I know he didn't play a lot, but look at that laser. Absolutely incredible. We pulled this. This was one from our first openings almost a year ago. Actually, over a year ago by now. So we pulled this. I love the card. Is it a color match? It's close. Not a true color match, but if he comes back, right? Golden State, yes, they won it, but they're not getting any younger. So they really might be trying to focus on the young players of Golden State. So, or they're going to use him as trade bait and go somewhere else. Either way, James Wiseman was really, really popular when the season before he got hurt. So, want to send in at least one James Wiseman. You never know. Going to Jalen Green. Okay, started off the video with a couple guys that I just want. I want one good card graded from that team, right? Spread the love type of deal. You never know who's gonna be popular, who's gonna have a great season. Jalen Green is one of those guys that can go off. He's very experienced for how young he is. Never know. Now, going to a team that is completely loaded up with young talent, the Pistons. I went with Bay. Why? Color match. Straight up. Not numbered or anything like that. But Sadiq Bey got the color match here. It's a little heavy here. Same thing though. Pistons are young. They're going to remain young, I think, for a while. I don't think they're going to do too much trading because their pieces, the young guys are good. They just need to maybe sign a vet and you're good to go. So wanted the color match, wanted Sadiq Bey, sticking to his team, his teammate Cade Cunningham. Now, this is from the sticker and card box. It's a silver parallel, believe it or not. You can kind of see the scratches, but it's actually the case. The card's actually pretty clean. But these are very, very difficult to find because no one's getting them. I literally, last night's video, remember, I'm shooting this before, last night's video, we opened up a bunch of them. So I'm preparing to open up a bunch Friday, watching it Saturday. You got the point. So hopefully we found something really, really cool from that box opening, multiple box openings, and it might be, I might switch out a card or two depending on what was hit. You can get number cards from there, but not a lot of people they're hitting clearance. I don't know. I like it because you're gonna get a card that not a lot of people have because they're not willing to spend the money on stickers. But listen, you can get cool cards from there. So Cade Cunningham, very obviously a popular guy. Rolling with that. My luck for pulling really cool Cade Cunningham cards really wasn't there. I know there's 80 cards sitting at PSA right now, so I think I sent a couple of them in, but 60 cards sitting there. But this is another one I had. It's close to a color match, not a true color match, but I just like the card. Just like the card, and I think it's smart to send in Cade Cunningham while you can. Now some OGs, if you will, some no-brainers. Now, here's the thing. Before I go any further, for this value level, 18 bucks, I round up to say 20. You're gonna have insurances, you're gonna have fees, it just is what it is. But there is a $199 value, declared, quote unquote, declared value limit that you can't go by. Now, we're not professional graders. orders. We don't know what the markets do on any given day. It's just what it is. That's why it's a declared. So these next couple cards are potentially over, but we're gonna still send them in. What's gonna happen is one of two things. One, they're not gonna do anything, which would be great. Or two, they're gonna say no, it's over, and they're just gonna charge me more. No big deal then. If you get charged more, that means you have a card worth over 200. That's a win. That's a win. So on that note, okay, KD rookie card. Okay, super cool card. It's pretty clean too. This card, the only thing is a little nick there. It's a little nick in the corner. But here's the thing. I bought this along with I think like 4 other cards for like $20, $30, and like the other cards like were guys I wanted. So like nuts, absolutely insane. Had one. It's KD. Do I have to say anything more? It's KD. Now Jordan Poole. It does sound like the Golden State Warriors are gonna be really building around him. It sounds like it. I know it sounds weird, figuring that they have like, you know, a big 3, but you do at some point have to worry about your future. You do. This kid dominated. I know there was potential trade rumors that they're gonna get rid of him and a couple other young guys to bring KD back or do some other stuff. Latest reports I've seen, they're doubling down on Jordan Poole. So I have 1 rookie card of him. We're sending it in no matter what. Could be the future of that franchise. Now, I don't know if I can say the same about Tatum, but it's Tatum. Celtics are saying, we want Tatum, we're getting rid of Brown. I think it's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Now, I'm a Sixer fan, so I'm a little bit biased there. I kind of want to take Tatum gone, get out of there. He's a great player. He's going to have a great career. But Brown kept them in that series. Period. End of story. If you want to fight me, bring it on. Bring it on! Join the live video. We'll go back and forth. I would trade Tatum personally and keep Brown. He was the reason why you kept Celtics were in that series. Not going to be the popular decision, but listen, I'm an Eagle guy. We kept Carson Wentz over Nick Foles. Trade him while you're hot. Okay, we're moving on. We're professionals. We'll just keep it that way. Either way, you gotta grade Tatum. Either way, love or hate him, you gotta grade him. So we're doing that, moving right along. So I think he's proved himself, but I think there's a lot more proving to do, because I think they're sellers gonna give that duel 1 more year. They gotta try to get KD, right? A lot of teams are gonna try to get him. So I think if they're gonna run it back, if Tatum doesn't do much, I think he might be on his way out. I really, really do. Another guy that has to show the league how dominant is this man right here, Zion Williamson. I'm not going to really talk much about it. You love or hate it. It's very risky, but I've been saying it for a long time. I love this kid. I have a lot of these PSA 10s where I'll buy them cheap, and already they're increasing in value. So let's hope we give 3 PSA 10s right there. That would be incredible. Quick couple shots there. Bought these online. Cheap. People dumping Zion. I don't know why. A guy that does not need to prove himself. These next couple cards for the NBA, there's about 4 players left, but these are I have bulk of them. One guy, Ja Morant. I have many cards of this is for PG reasons where there's a special name for this card. And I think this card is more valuable, or will be more valuable in the long run because of the artwork compared to his prism. That's just my opinion. Whether it's going to be true or not, I don't know. Like, as a collector, I want this card over his prism. I just do. I'm saying these 2 in because they're parallels. You got the bronze and then you got the purple or pink, whatever it might be called. Ja Morant, love it. I literally, this raw, I think I have about 5-6 more of these, but they weren't the parallels. And I'm trying to, spread the love out. So, trying to stick with the parallels first. On the same note of parallels only, our boy Tyrese Maxey's coming up. There's a lot of Maxey. IPC Maxey. I hunt for Maxey cards. There's quite a bit here. How many? That many Tyrese Maxey cards. Now, in short, I have 130 base prism cards of Maxey. Maxey's a guy, in my opinion. I'm saying as a Sixer fan, so just give me a second here. He's going to be great, but he gets gun shy. He gets starstruck by his own teammates. It just does. So what my opinion was going to happen is he's going to average maybe 23, 25 points a game this season coming up. That's my opinion. Maybe be in conversations for most improved player. And then in a year to 2, 3 years, he's really going to take over there in Philly. Like, really take over. So I think there's time to wait on his base prism cards, base optic cards. So I went with parallels. So the first, Donruss. It's just the Donruss laser. Tyrese Maxey. You guys think I'm crazy? Look up prices. Go for it. Got color match. Not one, two of these guys. And truthfully, you could tell some of them are not the greatest centering. I PC him. So like my plan for Maxey is to go to trade shows, events with these cards and try to trade up. Try to get RPAs of him or. It's RPAs, really. So that's just kind of my goal. So Mosaic is interesting. In Mosaic, you just got to watch the tabs, whether it's National Pride, NBA, NFL debut, whatever it might be, NFC, AFC. There's little tabs for Mosaic. So I went with the true rookie card. All three I have here. I know there's more colors, but this is what I have collected for now. Something that now that I'm holding off for is something, okay, I'll probably go hunt them all and try to do a full rainbow effect, which is really cool. Speaking of rainbow effect, oh boy, watch this. These are all Prism Maxi cards. We have 1, 2, 3 of the red, white, and blue. You consider it a color match for sure. Obviously, like very tight here on the side. I PC them, so like that would be the one I would keep because it's gonna be the worst grade. I'll keep the worst grade for me, right? It's just what you do. You got the pink, ice, orange, ice, silver, 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 silver. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I've hit some of these live here on camera. I've won some on box breaks. I've hunted all over. We got the true green. We got another true green. Oh my goodness. A green cracked ice. I love the cracked ice. And then some cool reds here. I actually have a PSA 10 of this same card. Sent it in. Pulled it myself. Sent it in. Stunning. Got the... Look at that. Oh my goodness. And arguably one of the best cards here. The true red and is numbered 104 out of 299. There you go. And you consider red a color match too, I would think. So, literally, check out this color. Just check out this. Look at this fan effect. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's wild! It's wild! They're going all in to get graded. Can't wait. So, kind of the same deal for these next couple players here. These are more base cards because I collect Maxey. I hunt for every parallel. I want the rainbow effect. Guys like Anthony Edwards, this is something, listen, over the past summer, we've opened products, we've hit some of these, been a part of box breaks. But if I'm not one of those, I hunt really for basketball. I really do. So Anthony Edwards, I think, is a guy who's going to be absolutely dominant. So if I find a card I think it's good value, I get it. Now, as soon as PSA announced their 18 value is going to end this month, I kind of stopped all my purchases, bulk together this order. I'm going to send it in, and we'll see how we do. So, literally, all these are going in, a bunch of Prism. Yes, they're all not perfect. There's some rough centerings. They're all going to be in this. This is how I send my cards PSA. And this kind of loader here, I do clean them up first. So I'll take them all, I'll wipe them down, and I'll really, really give them a good look over, check the light and whatnot. If I see like a very, very noticeable, either bent or creased, whatever it might be, something that won't come off clean, I'll pull it. But for now, these are the 100. Like I said, I might, while cleaning, find one or two bad ones. I might replace it, but pretty much is what you're seeing. LaMelo Ball, same conversation. I've been hunting these hard. I have a lot of Optic, but if you guys remember Optic this year, It was rough. It was really rough. Like, some of them were really bad. I didn't want to do that, especially Optic. Okay, so we have two different types of select here, which I love. Love that for sure. This is a card we actually pulled for a customer of ours, a friend of ours, on our box break. The green cracked ice card. Reached out, made a deal. So what's great about the box breaks, I'm a card collector. So if I see a card that we've hit for you on channel, I'll reach out and I'll buy it from you. I'll make a deal with you, whatever. So thankful that we were able to get this card. Send it in to get graded. Hope it comes back a good grade. You never know. I just like it. I love it a lot. I love the image. Love the image of LaMelo. Probably one of my favorite artworks, I guess you could say, of LaMelo Ball. So I think it's pretty cool. So appreciate that. Hopefully it comes back a good grade. Same conversation with Maxi with the Mosaic. True Mosaic here at LaMelo Ball. And then the craziness happens here. And then the craziness happens here. All Prism. Obviously, you see, that's large over there, but it's LaMelo. I want them all graded. Really don't care what happens. Just is what it is. So that is the bulk of it. As you guys see, I've been buying a lot of Maxi, Edwards, and LaMelo Ball as soon as the season was over, and everyone started dumping the cards. Just snag them, grab the deals, like a fire sale. Grab the deals. Now we're going. That was it for basketball. Now to football. We'll start with some skilled players here. We got not one, but two die-cut rookies of Claypool. I think he has a big year coming up. I think he has big shoes to fill. I will say that. And I know Steeler Nation is really kind of going through some new changes this year. We'll just keep it that way, all right? So I know they're going to do some changes, but thankfully they have him. They have a lovely running back here, Najee Harris. We went with the red cracked ice. I do have the red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue, though, unless they're a color match, they're really not that popular. It just is what it is. The red cracked ice, though, we're going for it. I think Najee Harris is going to be one of the better running backs for this year. Similar to JT, Jonathan Taylor. We have a die cut here, his rookie card, color match, checkered board, stunning card. And our luck for die cuts are actually very, very good. If you guys seen some other returns, you will know that we have crushed it with die cuts. So super hopeful. And listen, you just need him to come out the first 2-3 weeks of the year, or first couple weeks of the season, and dominate, and his value is going to go through the roof. So I want one card. Might as well get the color match. I've actually opened this myself. Pretty good. Most of these I've got myself. Now, sticking with the running backs, we're going to go to Williams here. Javonte Williams. Silver, black, prism card. You guys know us on the channel here. I've ripped a lot of prism. Personally, broke a lot of prism for everyone else. My personal luck for prism isn't there. Breaking it is like wild. I've been hitting crazy stuff breaking. For me personally, I can't hit anything. So when I pulled this Wednesday, they're in the Chronicle Blaster opening. That was fun. This was something I said, yes, I'm sending it no matter what. It's a silver prism. I like the Denver Broncos because of Wilson. He has the potential to really make that team elite. And he can have a true T. Higgins effect. If you guys don't know what that is, T. Higgins really wasn't a thing. Next thing you know, Burrow, they bring him to the promise game, and T. Higgins' value goes through the roof because of his performance. You want a player on a potential Super Bowl team. Okay? Speaking about the Bengals, star-studded Jamar Chase. Like the cards, kind of a color match, not really, but it's close. I have sent in other Jamar Chase cards. In this one, I just wanted to, sending 100 cards in, I'm going to send in the offensive rookie of the year. And he's in the fantasy football world, he's projected to do very good. So, you got to do it. You got to send it in. Now, we'll keep with the wide receiver base here. Interesting card, interesting choice. Elijah Moore. Say what you want about the player. It's a silver checkerboard. Okay? You get it. You get the point. Very rare card. I believe the card raw is like $60 range. So the Jets come out, and start playing well and Elijah Moore is a factor, this card's value is going to go up a lot. So I want it to get graded. It's considered a case hit too, so we'll take that all day. Now, as many of you know, my location here is the tri-state area, so the Eagles are very, very popular in our area. So we went with a couple Devonta Smith cards. I don't have too many of these, but I went with the Prism Black over the regular Prism. Why? I personally like Prism Black. I wish Prism Black would make their own set instead of just being in Chronicles. I really wish they would just come out with a whole set. It could just be hobby related, even just a hobby box of Prism Black. I would buy it every year. Love the design. So I wanted this, and it's just because of my area. If I didn't live in the tri-state area where Philly was very popular, I probably would not send these in to get graded. So depending on how yesterday's video did, if I'm gonna switch out cards, it might be these two. It might be these two, because I would say these at trade shows would do a lot better than your standard like eBay and whatnot. But also same conversation that we just had with Williams, the Eagles in that division. I think are going to be very, very dominant. I really do. It's the first time the Eagles had an actual like big boy receiver in years. So on that note, I do think the Eagles are going to win that division. Sorry, Cowboy fans, it is what it is. And if they do, guys like Devonta Smith, guys like Jalen Hurts are going to rise in value. Now, Prism Black, going back to Prism Black. If you're an Eagle fan, you love their black and white uniforms. I think this card is going to be better than their regular base card. But either way, this one was harder to find for me. I sent one in already. I have this one, and then I have just all of Jalen Hurts base rookie cards. Personally, I know I'm an Eagle fan, but I kind of know what the team needs. It's a big wide receiver. That's why I was really frustrated in draft DK. We needed a wide receiver. They went with speed. Why? No, you get DK. So the fact that we have AJ Brown now is, I think, going to be a game changer for us. So we'll do that. All quarterbacks from here on out. Okay, all quarterbacks. So we're going to start off with a guy that also has good potential. I have one Tua card. Truthfully, I've been buying their PSAs because he's been cheaper. You know the KD package deal? He was like one of it. It was just a random lot of cards. This was part of that. So, great. I'll take it. I'll send it in. I know centering's not great, but listen, if the Cheetah and the Dolphin combine to make a scary beast, Tua's value is going to go up. And they're saying his accuracy is very, very well, so you never know. You never know. Okay, I do have one Zach Wilson. Unfortunately, I just don't have that many Prism quarterbacks. I've been missing. So I go back to Donruss. I haven't opened up Optic yet. I only have Optic hobby boxes. Save them for you guys for the breaks. So Donruss, sending in, if it's Donruss, I'm going to try and send in like one of each quarterback, because I have multiple of these, but it's Donruss, so like a lot of Prism's going to be sent out. If you open Optic, a lot of Optic's going to be going out. But so Donruss is kind of like the bottom tier for base rookie cards, right? So I want at least that same conversation with Justin Fields. But I do have a Prism card. You see the centering is horrible. This year's Prism has been bad. Reminds me of the NBA Optic, like bad. So it's the best one I got. I think I have another one of him, but it's even worse. So you already know this is going to be like the 8 range, maybe a 9 if everything else is perfect. I have to really, really study it, but I don't know. You don't know. Now, I will say, those guys pretty much have their job on lock, right? Some of them you can question, maybe don't. But these next couple guys, in my opinion, do have it on lock. And you're gonna laugh when you see the next guy, Davis Mills. But listen, he did well last year. For what he was given, he did well. That being said, he has the potential to really make a name for himself, really increase his value in the card hobby world. they come out and win a handful of games. Got the color match, red, white, and blue, and then I got the silver. It's very, very off-centered, but it's the variation. Knows to be the variation. I think this card raw is actually going for a decent amount of bucks. So we will take them both, sending them both into the get graded. Once again, spreading the love with all the quarterbacks. Joey Burrow did get surgery, but I think he'll be fine. Joe Burrow, I don't have too many. If I did, I already sent them in pretty much. So this was a select. It's not a die cut or anything like that. The concourse, no, I'm sorry, the premier level. Joe Burrow, rookie card. It's Joe Burrow. You kind of have to send him in, right? Especially if he's the big three. You can kind of argue big four even, but so it's select. They're going in. He's going in. And then his teammate, essentially from that same year, just battling the spotlight, Justin Herbert. I have 2 Donruss cards. I've been sending in Herbert and Burrow cards over the year. So these were the last 2 that made the cut. I have Mosaic too, but I wanted to send it 100. That was kind of my limit. I wanted to send in. I didn't want to go too crazy. 100 is crazy. And they say it's 120 days that you'll get the cards back. It's not going to be. It's going to be about a year, in my opinion. How I know that, I've done the $50 value, I've done the $30 value, and their estimated time is like nowhere near it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Beckett is actually faster. I tested it and proved it. Beckett is faster. Next guy who truthfully needs to prove himself. That's T-Law. Everyone loves him, but he needs a big year. I think if he does, his value's gonna go down a lot. Just my opinion. Everyone freaks out when they pull him, especially RPAs and autograph cards, low number cards. I do too, but he hasn't done much. And if he has the same year he did last year, you can see his value go down. And like, he can be a guy that like you're buying in the off season, so people are dumping him. So I don't have any Prism, but I have Donruss, and then I do kind of have like a color match. It's not a true color match, it's color, but it's probably the closest thing you're gonna get from Mosaic. There's no text, so it's just true. It's just true rookie cards, not variation or nothing like that. But I wanted to send in some T-Law cards once again, spreading the love. Now the guy that did win his starting job, which is amazing. Not that he didn't. Mr. Trey Lance. I've been talking a long time about Trey Lance. Love the guy. I think he's like built different for the position. Big boy, and literally they came out this week and said he's our QB1. His value has gone up since. So I'm sending in a couple of these cards. I have multiples of these, but I just sent in 1 Donruss for now. The best Prism card I got, it's just a base, hopefully getting to 10. And then I have 2 true green mosaics. You can just say, like I said, I have these. One came from a different opening, one came from another opening. It's what I had available. I have to go through and organize them all. But this will turn into what this looks like when I send them into PSA. Once again, gotta clean them all up. But I wanted to get this video shot because doing that would be a little bit of a delay. Last player, saving, in my opinion, the best for last, Mac Jones. Talk about Mac Jones all the time. I have 5 cards. The first 3, Donruss. Every PSA video I've sent in at least one of these. 2 of them already came back. 8s, unfortunately, I've had bad luck with these. No idea why, but he's probably my favorite football player to collect right now, personally. So I got 2 of those. I have very, very nice rookies and star checkered board. To be honest with you, these are actually going for a decent amount. I don't know if it's because the color match or people like the design, whatever it is, but I'm sending it in. This is not numbered. If it was numbered, it'd be in the middle. Airborne, Mac Jones will take it. And then the best card out of the Mac Jones is another card we pulled here on our box break. Once again, reached out to the individual that won it. Appreciate you if you're watching. And we were able to get this from a trade, essentially. So another reason to break with us. I could reach out to you, get a card from you. You can obviously decline. I've been declined before, don't worry. The reason why I think he accepted the offer is it's heavy on this side and not this side. So At best, I would think a PSA 9, truthfully. But as you guys know, I have not been hitting really any quarterbacks from Prism. As you've seen, those are the top guys from Prism, and this year haven't hit much. Or ripped open a first off the line hobby, ripped open everything retail, even off camera I was ripping stuff, nothing at all. So think we did a fair trade for that Mac Jones. I wanted one parallel of it, and we did hit that one. So that is the 100 cards. Look at that stack, absolutely incredible. So I got to clean them up, prep them out, and they'll be in the mail. If you want to grade cards at that value, you have until, I think it's the 31st. I don't know the time of the 31st, but literally tomorrow. So if you're watching this Saturday when it drops and you haven't done this yet, jump on PSA's website, sign up. It's like $99 for the year. If you're a card collector and you like collecting, it's worth it. It's just worth it. I wasn't going to pay up first. I didn't think it was going to be worth it. And then all this craziness happened with the world, and PSA started only doing really offers for their members. So if you're like me and you started bulking up cards, I'll get to it. It's the cheapest option right now in the market. Not the fastest, but the cheapest. So definitely consider it. Let me know your favorite card. Let me know what you're doing. If you're doing different strategies, I would love to know. Drop a comment below. Come hang out with us. If you were here live with us last night, thank you so much. I hope it was a good video. I hope we had a great time. Hope we had an awesome card. We also have box breaks up on our website, jruthgaming.com. Tomorrow night, if there's still spots left, go ahead and grab it. If not, join anyway. We'll be announcing a new one tomorrow night. Guys, thank you for all the love and support. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll see you at the next video. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.